This is the C 2025 Math Past Paper Solutions, Section 1. Let's begin. Write the numeral represented below. So here we have 3. This is 0. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is 2. Here is 4. And here is 3. So the numeral is 306,243. Circle the largest number below. 101,011, 101,000, 110, 101,010, 101,101. So the largest is going to be 101,110. Question 3, a number line is shown below. Insert the missing number in the box. So to do so, we have numbers close by. So determine if the pattern is increasing or if the pattern is decreasing, and if so, by how much. So as we can see, it went from 3,575 to 3,650. So it is increasing. So how much is it increasing by? We can subtract to determine that. And of course, we need to regroup here. We are going to get 5. We need to regroup again. We're going to get 7. So it is increasing by 75. So if this is the case, you can check here again. The difference between here is also 75. So it is increasing by 75. So if we add 75 to 3,725, we will get 3,800. Complete the number sentence below. So we have 20 multiplied by something is equal to 20 times 3 plus 20 times 4. So the value you're getting on this side has to be equal to what is on this side. So let's work out this side, please. 20 times 3 is 60 plus 20 times 4 is 80. And that is giving us a total of 140. So what number multiplied by 20 will give us 140? If you're not sure of that, you could divide 140 by 20. This can cancel. 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 14 is 7. You are getting 7. Calculate 25 multiplied by 48. Multiplication. You're multiplying by 2-digit multipliers. So you'll add your 0 because I'm using the multiplier under the tens column first. 4 5s are 20. 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. 8 5s are 40. 8 2s are 16. And 4 is 20. And we are getting 1,200. Question 6. Zayad has a total of $15.10 in bills and coins. The value of one of the coins is not shown. So what is the value of the coin? Here we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have $14. We still need $1.10. We have that 10 cents. So we need to make up $1. We have 50 cents, 25 cents, that is 75, and 25 will make up that dollar. So what is missing is 25 cents. What number must be placed in the box to make the statement true? Equivalent fractions. So if I look at 27, what was done to 27 to give me 3? I divided by 9. So I'll also have to divide my denominator by 9. 9 into 45 is 5. So the answer that's missing is 5. Question 8, rectangle ABCD below represents a whole. Give us 7 16ths, 3 8ths. What fraction is missing? There are more than one ways to approach one question. What I'll do for this question is add and subtract from the whole. Okay, so it's going to be the sum of 7 16ths plus 3 8ths subtracted from the whole. The LCM of 16 and 8 is 16. 7 plus 8 into 16 is 2. 3 2s are 6. 7 plus 6, we're getting 13 over 16. So to get what's remaining from the whole, we would subtract 16 over 16 and 13 over 16. We are going to get 3 over 16. So this fraction, what fraction of this rectangle, what fraction of the rectangle is shaded? It's going to be 3/16. And yes, I know I'm doing a lot of work in for the questions. And this is to benefit those who would be writing the exam in 2026. So question number 9, 340 seedlings were bought. He planted 45% of these seedlings. How many seedlings did he plant? So we simply have to find 45% of 340. Okay, and of course you can reduce. We will reduce differently, but we'll get the same answer. So here we can reduce by 5, or for some students, they might cancel this. And then they might say 5 into 10 is 2, 5 into 45 is 9. We can reduce further. 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 34 is 17. And 9 by 17, if you don't know that, of course, you can multiply. And 9 sevens are 63. 9 ones are 9, plus 6 is 15. So we are getting 153 seedlings. Question 10, some students are ordering numbers. Some students are ordering numbered blocks. So bear in mind, they are ordering the numbers. The diagram below shows how 4 students ordered their blocks. We have Anne, we have Bob, we have Carl, we have Dan. Faith chooses the block shown below, 5.13. Where would she have to place it? It's decimals and they're ordering it. So let's take a look at what we have. We have 5.03, we have 5.3, we have 5.38, we have 5.4. Okay, I'm going to use a 0 as a placeholder here. Take a look at the numbers and tell me where would we place 5.13. Clearly, the numbers are being arranged in ascending order from the smallest to the biggest. So if she has 5.13, the best place to put that is here. So you will have 5.03, 5.13, then 5.30, 5.38, 5.40. And where is this? This is between Anne and Bob. So where should she place her block? It should be between Anne and Bob. Question 11. The calendar below represents the month of June. Jade visited the dentist on the 8th of June. Let's highlight that. And has to return exactly 2 weeks later. How many days are there in 1 week? 7. 2 weeks will be 14. All we would need to do is add 14 to 8 and we'll get 22. Or you can check it. 14 days later. So here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So on what date should Jade return? On the 22nd of June. The perimeter of the pentagon ABCDE shown below is 148 centimeters. What is the length of BC? What is perimeter? The distance around the entire shape. So if they give you all the other sides, all we simply need to do is to subtract the sum of 16 plus 40 plus 40 plus 22 from the total 148. So when you add, you're getting 16 plus 80, 96 plus 22 will give us 118. When we subtract 118 from 148, we'll get 30. So the length here will be 30 centimeters. Question 13. The diagram below shows a fish on a scale. Where is it? Here is 1. Here is going to be 1.5. Here is going to be 2. Here is going to be 2.5. Here's going to be 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and so on. So the mass is 1.5 kgs. Question 14. Paul pours 3 liters of water into a number of 250 milliliter cups. How many cups can be filled? So we have to convert first. 3 liters is equal to how many milliliters? It's equal to 3,000. The cups is 250. So all we need to do is to divide 3,000 by 250 and we'll get 12. Should not account in 250s, or you can simply reduce. 25 and a 25 is 1. If 25 can go into 100 4 times, then 25 can go into 300 12 times. So we are going to get 12 cups. Question 15. Solids A, B, C, and D are shown below. Which solid has a uniform cross-section in the shape of a triangle? Uniform cross-section, it will be the triangular prism D. It has a uniform cross-section in the shape of a triangle. Okay, if you notice, the front here is a triangle and here is also a triangle. So this shape does have a uniform cross-section in the shape of a triangle. Question 16. The first element of the pattern is shown below. Complete the fifth element. So this is our first element. This is the second. So if you notice, it moved from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's moving 5 times. So if it's here, 5 places again in a clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, it's here. Where would it be again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is there. So here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this pattern, the fifth element, is going to be here. Answer for 16. Question 17. Draw all the lines of symmetry on the figure below. So this figure has 2 lines of symmetry. Question 18. Students' scores on a quiz are shown below. What is the modal score? So if we see here, we only have 4 one time. We have 3, 1, 2, 3 times. We have 2, 2 times. We have 5, 1 time. We have 1, 2 times. We have 0, 2 times. So the modal score is going to be 3. Question 19. The mean of a set of numbers is 22. They're telling us the mean of a set of numbers is 22. The set of numbers is 132. So they are telling us the sum of the set of numbers. How many numbers are there in the set? They want us to find out the numbers in the set. So to get this, we simply have to divide 132 and 22. Of course, if you're unable to do short division, you can do long division. How much times could 22 go into 132? The answer is 6. But if you don't know that, then you'll have to do long division. So let's count in 22s. 22, 44, 66, 88, 110, 132. Some of you all might have multiplied 22 by 2, by 3, by 4, etc. until you get your answer. You're still getting 6. So 22 and 22 is 1. 22 into 132 is 6. Question 20. The block graph below shows the number of minutes 5 children spent playing. The children spent a total of 100 minutes playing. So all of this represents 100. How many minutes did Keith spend playing? So the first thing we have to determine is the key. The key was not given for us to check in 1s, for us to check in 2s, for us to check in 3s, 4s, 5s, 10s, or 20s, and so on. Okay? So the first thing we need to do is to check the number of blocks and divide it by the total. Here we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if 100 minutes was spent playing, you have 20 blocks, you divide and you're going to get 1 block to represent 5. And once we know the key is 5, to determine how much minutes Keith spent playing, we will simply count in 5s. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15. So our answer for 20 is 15 minutes. This is the end of section 1. Section